And guess what? We're back at my house. Well, the concrete guys showed up. They're gonna start getting ready for the forms to be, well, formed out, I guess you could say. So the footers, basically what the footers are for is you have the ICF forms that sit on top of the footers, and the footers is what carries the load of the wall so it doesn't fracture, crack, or sink in the ground. So we got to do the footers first, so they're getting it all marked out. They're going to start forming it up, and then sometime this week pour that, and then you can start doing the ICF walls and then get that done as well. So anyways, let's see what they're doing. A little busy today, going back and forth between our Quonset with the bin going up and my foundation, and a few complications over there, but we're getting them figured out. And now I'm heading over to my house, and I see a really cool toy, and I've never seen this in person. I've never seen how it works, and I'm really excited to see this thing do its job. Oh man, that looks fun. You want to see it? Let's go take a look at it. Concrete truck is here, and we're just about ready to start pouring some forms. So yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen a pump truck in action, and let's pour. First concrete truck is done, and there's another one, and then the last one to call in, so looking pretty good. I love it. Looking pretty good. We're using a lot of this dirt right here to fill it in, and they're gonna pack it, and we're watering it down so it'll pack even better. And then we'll take a lot of that fill that's over there. It's kind of a gravel reject, road mix, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, that's gonna come over and we'll put it on top, and they'll pack the snot out of that too. So we got the footers on hard packed ground that's virgin ground, which is awesome. Now we're filling in the sections that need to be filled in, and we're getting that much closer to being done with the house. We got a ways to go, like a long ways to go. So anyways, making progress. These guys are working like a mad dog. I love it. Today's the day. We are gonna go get all those ICF blocks, well not all of them, but most of them, and we're gonna start going around and putting them on the footers, and they're marking off all the footers so that we know exactly where they need to go. But it's getting that much closer to having a foundation done. I love it. It's looking really good. I'll tease the guy a little bit and say, hey, your footer's off over here. Your measurement's off a little bit over here. He'll love it, you know. Be a little self-conscious about his work. No, it looks really good. It really, really does look good. And I'm very happy with it. Right now what we're doing is there's a bathroom right here in the basement, and we need to get all the plumbing figured out where it's gonna go, because once you pour the concrete, it's not gonna be very easy to do the plumbing, obviously, right? So he's gonna go ahead and start digging a line, one line for the water line coming into the house, which would be very nice to have water in the house. And now he's gonna start digging for where the toilet's gonna go, the bathtub's gonna go, the sink's gonna go, and all of that, including the water line, has to come over here to my utility room. So this is gonna be my utility room right here, and you're probably wondering, well, how do you get all of your poopy water out of the house? Well, this right here is called a grinder pump. All of that comes in here, it'll grind up all that toilet paper, your turds, whatever it might be, and it'll shove it upward. Well, then that goes up into my main septic system. So basically all the crud that goes out to the septic field, that's gonna go up in there, then it'll go back out and feed out to the ground. So and there's gonna be a septic tank too, I forgot to mention. And then you're probably wondering, well, what's this for? Well, this is my sump. If there's any water that happens to get into this foundation, it'll go into this part right here. So all the drain tile around the house will go down into this point and it'll pump it out of the house. So that way I don't get full of water in the basement. And yeah, that'd be a bad thing if that happened. So anyways, he's just gonna go ahead and dig around a little bit, get it figured out, and we'll start laying some PVC pipe and figure out what we need to do. And he's making quick work. Plus that's his new toy, so it's pretty sweet actually. It is looking awesome. They're doing a great job at it. All of the ICF is basically in. They have 2 more layers to go, and then it'll be 9 feet tall. They had to head back home, which is about 100 miles roughly. So yeah, that's a little bit of a drive. But they go back, do a couple things. Tomorrow morning, they're coming back with a stiffener system, and we'll set that stiffener system up so it'll support the walls, and then you can put a walkway and walk around on top and pour concrete in the walls. The nice thing about the stiffener system is 2 things. Since this is 9 feet tall, it's really hard to get a ladder and trying to pour the concrete in and make sure everything looks good. So you can have that walkway, which is awesome. Second thing is it also stops the wall from swaying inward or outward and shifting while you're putting concrete in, because you want that dimension on the top to be, well, very accurate. So in that way, the house builders, when they get here, they're not like, oh no, the wall has a big bow and we got to correct that, and that would be bad news. So I don't want to do that. Anyways, looking good. I'm happy. And I just did a little cleanup for the guys so that they don't have to do it tomorrow. Then we'll see them tomorrow. Good deal. I'm happy. Looking like a basement. I love it. Foundation's looking fantastic. There is 1 more layer to go on top and rebar, and then, well, that's finished on the ICF on the foundation of this basement, and that'll be 9 feet tall. And then tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, the pump truck will be here and we will fill all this ICF with concrete. A little nervous because I've heard horror stories and I've seen YouTube stuff on ICF blowing out with concrete. I don't think that's going to happen, but there could be a chance. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But you never know. And I really don't want to be experiencing that, because that'll be a disaster. So we won't talk about that. But that being said, we're getting closer. And this is a big basement. Who designed this house? Whew, yeah. Okay, see you guys tomorrow.
concrete day. They're pouring the walls. So excited.
Now what he's doing is he's making a couple passes around. He's just pouring a little bit at a time to settle the bottom. He doesn't want to fill it all the way up to to the brim here. And the reason for is going to put too much pressure on it and you could blow it out. So if you keep working around slowly and just keep filling a little bit at a time, it's a lot safer and well, you feel better inside. Looking good though, I'm happy. He's making it look easy. No shoveling at this point. Okay, what do you want to ask me?
Daddy, can I have a donut?
You want a donut?
Yeah.
Well, I guess after all the hard work you've been doing, I guess you probably should get a donut. Is that good?
Yep.
Really tasty, huh?
Mhm.
Guess who just finished kindergarten? Was it me?
No.
It was me. I
No.
finished kindergarten.
No, I did.
You did? Today?
You stinker.
Oh, I am a little bit. But I take showers every once in a while. Yesterday that was poured. All the ICF is looking really good. We took off all the braces on the outside and around the windows. Now he's marking out where the garage is going to go and he's going to start digging the footers and getting it ready so that next week we can start pouring the footers and then doing the flat work down below and making more things happen. He makes things look really easy when he does this job. And I like that.
Real slow, real slow. Real slow, a little bit more, a little bit more, real slow, a little bit, there you go. Just like that. Good job, buddy.
It's starting to rain. That's an awesome thing. I'm really, really, really thankful for rain because we are dry. Footers are going in somewhat. It's getting closer, getting really close. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a house soon. It'll be my house. That's pretty awesome to think about. And to be honest, I feel very, very, very blessed. I feel like I don't deserve it, which I don't, but very blessed. Okay, see you guys later.